Well, God bless you, God bless you, God bless you, my lovelies. It is a beautiful, beautiful day in the Carolinas, and I'm feeling fantastic. I got a question for you. Am I a warrior because I'm a survivor? Or am I a survivor because I'm a warrior? Think about that. Hit me up in the comments to let me know your views. In the meantime, I can say this with the surety. I know that I am here because greater is He that is on the inside of me than he that is in the world. I know that I am here because there are more with me than there are against me. You remember when the servant of the Lord was with his master Elijah in the woods, and they were surrounded by so many enemies. All he could see was enemies. And Elisha prayed, Lord, open his eyes that he might see that there are more with us than they are against us. For you to become fearful because you think you are outnumbered is your worst defeat, your worst enemy. But when you know that greater is He, in other words, the greater than lives on the inside of you, and that we are more than conquerors. Conquerors, I feel my muscle right there. I know you can't see it, but I actually feel a muscle. Been working these arms. We are more than conquerors. We are winners. And in this life, a winner never quits, and a quitter will never win. You got to find it in yourself. Get up, take that shower, do as David did, anoint that forehead with oil, and be about your Father's business. Because He is never going to leave you nor forsake you. And I want you to take these words with you. I want you to take the calmness that I expressed them with you and know that Jesus is real and know that He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him. Meaning that you got to seek His face every day. Because you know what? Every day, just as there are new mercies, there are new challenges, new trials, new obstacles. I do not sit here joyfully and peacefully because everything is just like I like to see it. I sit here joyfully and peacefully because I know who holds my hand, my life, not my hand, who holds my life in their hands. And I'm confident of that. I'm confident today as I sit here knowing that no weapon that is formed against me shall prosper. And every mouth or voice that would rise against me, He will judge and condemn. Now, when you got that going for you, you cannot help but walk with a great confidence in your life, in your heart, in your spirit, because there's no one greater than God. Nobody can come against Him. In fact, how can you? He has the whole world in His hands. And I just walk around with an air of confidence. I didn't say conceit, I said confidence. You can be confident in Him because you can put all your trust in Him. And that's what I do daily. When I go to bed at night, my life is in His hands. When I get up in the morning, I start the day with Him, faithfully. And because I've learned to do this, and I've learned not to trust in my ways, I've learned to acknowledge Him in my ways, in all I do or think. I found out that He is more than enough. It keeps me satisfied. I don't have a wandering mind. I'm not always begging for things. I'm one pastor, and I joyfully say this. And I say it with great pride. I never beg for anything. If there is a needed spirit, you might find me asking for spirit because I want to see it thrive. I want to give God the very best sanctuary and present it before Him. But for me personally, I never ask for myself because He supplies all of my needs according to His riches and glory. And because I have learned to delight myself in Him, He gives me the desires of my heart. I've learned, as Paul stated, to be abased and abound. When I have a lot, I'm happy. When I don't even have that much, I'm still happy. Because my joy and my happiness is not based on what a person can give me or take away, because that empowers them over me. And the Bible told me to be indebted to no man, to owe no man anything. So for that reason, I sit here in my own yard, satisfied and content and so thankful to God for what He has done, what He continues to do. I'm thankful today for life, health, and strength. Yes, He promises us that he just rejoices in the fact that we would be in good health, because that's what He wanted above all things. Paul said this, above all things, I desire that you prosper and be in health as your soul is prospering. I want my soul to prosper. I want my soul to make its boast in the Lord. I want my soul to be glad of who is making me. He has created me in His own image, and He continues to transform me daily. Not just when I went to the altar all those years ago, about 72, I'm sorry. I went to the altar, 72. It started then. And since that day, it has continued to build and build and build. It built to the point that I turned from my own agenda, the things that I wanted, the things that satisfied me, and I turned my will, my mind, and my life completely over to Him. You know why? Because He knows what's best for me. He knows the road that I take. The sun feels so good. He knows the way that I should travel. My mind can't reach that high, but I trust Him. He gives me a peace that surpasses all understanding. I can't give you that peace, but I can talk about the man who can give you that peace. And He will give you peace that folk won't understand, why you're not bawling, why you're not crying, why you're not frustrated, why you're not stressed out. When they're around you, they feel that peace. And that's the difference. I'm going to leave you hanging again. I love leaving you hanging, because when I leave you hanging, you're going to come back the next day to hear the rest of the story. In the meantime, what I want you to do is to blossom where you are. You don't have to wait until the battle is over. You can shout right now, because He holds your future in His hands. And there's nothing no man, no woman, no boy, girl can do to change it. Follow the path that He has laid out for you. And I promise you, you go all the way to the top. He'll set you up in a way that folk won't realize just where He has placed you, until you reach that point that you're unstoppable and there is nothing they can do about it, because you are so far out of their reach. I am happy today. I've learned to wait on Him. I've learned to trust Him, and I'm so glad about it. So until tomorrow morning, or maybe later this afternoon, who could say? If God tells me to come back today, I will. But if not, I'm going to see you tomorrow, and we're going to talk about the things of God. And I don't know what he's going to put in my spirit. I don't even know how long he's going to tell me to stay here. But we're going to be led by the Spirit. Have a blessed and an amazing day. Continue once again to blossom where you are. I love you with all that is within me. God bless.